Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me here today as we jump back into Farm Sim 25. Indeed, we're here on the Alone in the World map, and this is our entire rice harvest. That was, man, it's a lot of work. Oh, I want to look. Well, hope everybody's doing well, by the way. It's the 21st of May today. I want to have a look at what sort of best route to go. So straight up rice. Ooh, it's a pretty good seller, actually, eh? Say 32 to 3,500. Okay. Where are we here? Okay, rice cakes, rice bag. That's a little more. So far rice bag at 44. Ooh, rice box. 81. Rice cake, 69. Rice flour, Of course, there's the whole thing, too. You know, it doesn't tell you here. I mean, it might take 400 liters to make one of these, you know, whereas it might take 2 liters to make these. So, I don't know, but rice box, holy cow. Rice oil, that's pretty good money. Rice rolls, okay. So whatever and wherever one would make a rice box seems to possibly be the thing. I'm gonna say it's not those. Multi-grain, do I see a rice box? I see boxes. There's rice flour, obviously, and that wasn't bad, but it's no rice box. And then, of course, the oil mill will do the oil. Preserved food factory? Rice bag? Oh, rice box. Rice box, eh? Yeah, see, 11,000 liters. Oh no, that's just the max on it. That still doesn't tell you very much. But that looks to be the winner, I'd have to say. So, since that thing's not exactly the quickest, let's just zip on down there. I've got our bean harvester doing what he does best, harvesting beans. So we are going to leave it in the fine hands of whoever that program is, and go and do this. What do we got there? Oh, we got a tractor full of rocks. That's always an appealing proposition. Alright, get inside our little roller skate. I like this thing. Boy, oh boy, I would drive one of these if I had one. Hey, it's another bale of wool. You getting any moo yet? Moo, hello? Kind of thinking that's got to be coming along pretty soon, you know? A little bit of the old Wooter buffalo milk. Yeah. I don't actually drink cow milk, not anymore. I was never a big fan of it. It has its uses. See, I really like pudding. And, well, I'm going to be the first on the block to tell you, and probably the only one on the block to tell you, you can't make pudding with plant-based milk. I'm just guessing. Now, you know, it's not like, you know, I would try such a thing. But yeah, it can't be done. It does make for an interesting chocolate drink, but yeah, that's about it. Alright, let's dump this in here and then set up for the amazing rice boxes. They should be worth huge amounts of money compared to just rice. There we go. That's a year's work turn it into bazillions. And speaking of bazillions, I said it before, so I'm not going to say it again. Well, I guess I am. Those gardens, they're just OP. They're OP for this map. They're OP for probably anything other than multiplayer. So we're going to go and do something about that, because we skipped forward a month. We're now in August, of course. And that means there's going to be a billion crates of stuff ready. So what I'm going to do, whatever stuff... I haven't been out there since the last time we were out there and loaded stuff. Whatever is out there already in boxes, we'll keep. Like, I'm going to evaporate both of those units. I'm just going to delete them. We'll take the whatever money they'll give us for them. Okay, I want rice boxes. There we go. Activate. Okay. Yeah, and then whatever's already freestanding outside we'll keep for our own sales. And that'll be it for those. We'll figure something else out. I mean, there's some interesting mods out there. I think there's like a fish mod or something, right? Where you can have a little fish farm. Although fish farms, frankly, are quite damn disgusting. Although I suppose in an environment like this, where you're not chucking them back into a lake or something, you know, maybe it's tropical fish. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sure there's something else we can do with our particular piece of property. We've got 2 warehouses just about stuffed, and I'm pretty sure that between the mushroom greenhouses and what's out on the floor over there, we'll fill that second warehouse. You know, but that's more than enough. Like I said, it is so OP, it's, yeah, scary. So, let's find out why these things aren't... Oh, was that too abrupt? Why these things aren't giving me just a bazillion gallons of milk. Buffalo milk, nothing. Oh, they're still only 61%? I'm pretty sure they weren't fetuses when I bought them. Oh, they're still pretty small. I guess that's not a very big water buffalo, is it? Hello. So far it's all in and no out. Know what I'm saying, man? Yeah? Okay. Well, have a happy life anyway. I'm sure one day you'll decide to give me milk. What we got going on over here? Pigs. Getting a fair bit of manure together. Other than that, though, you know, if you're a great collector of poop, oh, we know you guys are doing good, aren't you? Because you've been spitting out eggs like a mad bugger. We got a couple of flats of eggs sitting there now. Ooh, and almost another. And the goats are a little slow on the milk, but you know, they're young, they'll learn. But this, outstanding. Those are some of the furriest sheep I've ever had. That's brilliant. There's a lesson here, goats. Start pulling your weight, or we'll be having sheep. Yep, it'll be goat soup for all, and we'll be replacing you with sheep. Oh, but you're just... Look at you. You're just tiny. What are you... What in God's name are you doing? Is that just a lamb? It is. Oh, alright. Well, there you go. Oh, just do something, make some milk, or, you know. Alright, well, everyone seems to be doing just happy snappy. We're eventually going to have to figure out what we're going to do with that. Alright. So we got a box full of rocks. Ooh. Oh, he's only at 11%? Really? Doesn't seem to be in much of a hurry, does he? Well. So, let's... It's gonna rain. I don't know how much longer it's gonna hold off either. But once it starts, we're going to have to send him on his way. The problem with that, of course, is how much luck we have when we try and reload the AI into it when it's already a half-done field. That doesn't always work to our advantage, I'm afraid. So let's go put this away, then we'll grab that plow and attack ye old field of rice. Where's a good spot for you? Right beside the trailer, I'd be thinking. Oop. Well, maybe one over from that. Seeing as it's already occupado. And we're off to a great start. Come on, concentrate, buddy. There you go. Do it like you've done it before. Nice, look at that. Just, yeah, no point wasting water washing them. Oh, I just think I pulled the Linda Blair. Man, that's gonna hurt. Well, I just never noticed that before. There's some kind of a vent in the, well, I hope that's what that is. Somebody's stealing parts of my tractor to do something else. Maybe that's why there's no hole in the exhaust anymore. Huh. Who knew? Yeah, it's something I gotta do with my little car in real life. I don't know that there's a hole in it anywhere, but I think it's pretty much managed to shake itself loose from some of its supports. The exhaust, that is. For a while it sounded kind of cool, and now it just sounds annoying. So hopefully we'll get some decent weather here one day. You know, well, for a few days hopefully, to dry things off and warm things up. And then I will get under there and see what it needs. But yeah, I've done that many a time back in the day, where you take a can of soup, can of beans, whatever it would be, right? And cut it into a strip, wrap it around the hole in your exhaust, wherever it was, and then use the use clamps to hold it on. Oh yeah, many times that was common practice back then. Sure, up, down, roundabout, I don't care, just, you know. I leave it all up to you. Bye-bye. Yep. Oh, hi. While we're here. Yeah. Jeez, this thing is rapid, man. Just rapid. I love it. All the money's pouring in. There we go. Alright. I think we were probably doing something else, so let's get on with it. Bean Man, 16%, eh? You're gonna want to get on with it, dude. It's gonna start raining here pretty quick. No, we got one more stop. There it is. Alright, let's go and get rid of these. Now, I have a plan. Or the proper quote, of course, is, I have an angle. So, okay, Charlie, I've got an angle. Indeed, I bet nobody will figure out what that's from. So we're... Oh. Going to get rid of this whole have to go to the wood plant and grab the wheel loader every time I put rocks in the bin, because for some reason the hitbox doesn't seem to really like the world as much as it should. So I've got an angle. And I believe it's about 20 degrees. Didn't see that coming, did you? Okay, here we go. So, we're going to go from this mode to this mode. Whoa. Okay, that's a little more mode than I was counting on. Now, yes, tools. Excuse me. Now, we're gonna, okay, we don't really need that. That was way more extreme than I thought it was going to be. Alright, will that work? Oh, I do apologize. It's not very tall, is it? Is this one taller? Not really, eh? No, not really. So let's go with the small one. And let's go right up nice and tight. I know it overlaps. Now don't tell me it's in the way of the market. I'll be upset. Shop area is restricted. Oh, I freaking hate you. Yeah. Well, that'll do me a lot of good. I can drive right up on top of it, look. Oh, and it would let me do, eh? That's just... Dang it! Okay. What if 7670? Okay, and how much does it cost for that stupid thing? Factories. Don't think that's it. Oh, it's a sell point, of course. Don't think it was that much. It's probably, yeah, 10K. But there's this one, but it doesn't work worth a darn. So you're kind of stuck with it. Yeah. Alright. Yes. Bye. Wah. Okay, now let's take you. Shop area. No, it's not. Oh, come on. That's just ridiculous. How about... Are you serious? You really have to sort of sneak up on it, eh? Huh. Shop area. What is with this? That's just crazy, man. I mean, obviously I was able to put all this... I mean, I put this thing down to start with. Oh, look, it's fine there. You get a little bit further onto the concrete and all of a sudden it's the shop area. I wonder if I can... No, I guess this is put on in the editor, isn't it? Okay, what about... well, you'll let me put it over here, where it's not level. Oh yeah, that thing's just flying right off the map, eh? It's not gonna let me get... Yeah. It's ridiculous. Absolutely. Ridiculous. Alright, right there. No. It doesn't overlap with anything. Stop it, you're being a baby. Okay. Looks good to me. I am a little concerned with covering the trigger, though. Gotta be honest with you. So let's see here. That'll do. That'll do. And gravel is what we're looking for. There we go. Oh, that's not the right gravel. There we go. We'll want a fair bit of room there to be able to turn around. There we go. Alright. Easy peasy. All that just so I don't have to walk across the road and grab the wheel loader. Yeah. Don't you love the world? If anything's not working, throw money at it. Ah, how an absolutely inadequate little bit of driveway that is. I could have been neater about it, but you know. Alright, you'd better give me a tip. Come on. Are you serious? Why? Oh. Well. So that wasn't working because of where it was. Well, that's okay. We'll get rid of the ramp. I mean, no big deal. We'll get our full money back for that because it hasn't been here for a month. So, let's, yes, please. Okay. Okay. There we go. Woohoo. 900... Oh, that was for the building. I didn't see what we got for the rocks. Probably not much, and that's just fine. Just fine. Alright, now, a little bit of cross-country. It's my flock. No, there's one too many. It's not my flock of crows. Actually, why be slow about it? We'll just go drop this near the animal stuff there. I guess it's almost the same distance to the farm. We'll just go drop it by the field, and we'll teleport over to the vegetable gardens. Have a look at what's going on. I don't know how much that bean machine holds. So far, we could still fit it in this thing. Hello, the horses. Are you up at like 80% now or something, eh? Probably by the end of the summer they'll be ready. Okay, the rice field plowing is done. Very nice, very nice. Alright. So, let's go to... way up. Nope. Way up. Yeah, that's the right one. Sure. Oh, that's the little sales kiosk. Sure. Let's visit. Ooh. That certainly is. Oh, yeah, well. Yeah, I think we'll be able to move pretty much mushrooms. Okay, yeah, let's do this. And boom. So, yep, okay. There we go. So, like I said, we'll eventually put something here. But for now, this is what we've got. And, yeah, interesting enough. A little bit of sunflower seed. Sure. Some potatoes for the piggies. We may want to run a couple of small greenhouses just so we can keep up with things like potatoes for the piggies. But there we go. And of course we've got a ton of mushrooms sitting here. But we no longer have that, like I say, way overpowered garden thing going on. So he's only up to 25%, hey? Well, it's still not raining. Mind you, like I said, I believe the next kind of event horizon, if you will, is the noon. So, well, yeah, he's making fancy work of it. So it's no wonder it's not quite done. Here, we'll be nice to the truck. We'll hook these back up for him. There we go. Shift the blame one forward, and we can leave them both there. Alright. So, let's grab... We'll just sort of shift jobs here. We'll throw the stone grabber on this guy. He's got enough horsies. Nice big Kubota. Of course, one of my personal favorites in the tractor line, just because they are so highly used in this part of the world. You very commonly see Kubota equipment, right up to the bigger stuff in their line. So, yeah. Alright. We will set the AI free here. There you are, dude. You know what that is, don't you? It's a field. Oh, I'm so proud of them. They've come such a long way. I just want the other tractor. Thank you. Alright. Fine job. Well, we'll definitely do the rice thing again. That worked out pretty good this time. Which, after the debacle at the last place we tried to raise rice, is a step in the right direction for our farming adventures here. There you go. But hey, with unlimited money and unlimited resources and all the threats turned off, yeah, where could you really go wrong, hey? Alright, so the last thing... Well, it's not the last thing, but, you know. Where are you? There you are. You wee truck. I don't know what that lunatic's doing in that bean machine. Oh, look, the tractor's lost its body again. It doesn't leave a very permanent impression on the world, does it? Are my silos, you really think they're that close, don't you? I don't know, dude. I think you're a bit of a potato chip. Or lady, I mean, I wouldn't want to discriminate. There we go. Alright. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Stop, stop, stop. Just... bye. Twat. Alright, let's see here. If you want to do a job right, you gotta do it yourself. So... there we go. Yeah, Bob. Alright. Yeah, I need to see the lines. Why would I use steering assist? Alright. That's the line we want. Drop you down. Run you on up. Get him, Tiger. Why did you immediately veer off the line as soon as you press the go button, man? I hate it when it does that. At least you catch it in time, it's not that big a deal, but if you think it's good and you sort of look at something else like a map or a storefront or something, and all of a sudden you're running your bean harvester through your cornfield, that's a little bit different story. I mean, the whole idea of these, when I originally put in these long, narrow fields, was less turnaround. Yeah. See, even this end of the field. I guess they really have issues with this big... I mean, these things do turn weird. You know, there's no doubt about it. And so maybe this is what they had to do for code to get it to work, but... yeah, it's not very impressive, I'll tell you. You know, I mean, you should be able to go roughly 90 degrees and then come back into it. Yeah, that's fine. It's not that hard, man. Bada boom. There we go. I mean, if they have to make a few more headlands on either end of it type of thing to, you know, clear buildings and silos and all that happy, happy, joy, joy, well, then that's what they have to do. Who are we to judge? So look at that. I've already got about 10% more in there than when he was mucking about. Good stuff. Not how I planned on spending it, but good stuff. This is a pure cell. You don't need to worry about filling any particular animal crate or any of that silliness with it. We can lump it into a trailer, and if we want to, we could drive it straight to the store. I don't know that we can store beans in a grain silo. I think that would be probably, you know, pushing it a little bit. combination of these two. I think you're going to get the whole crop in this thing. It's kind of cool. $2,000 or is that 8,000 series? Colossus. It certainly is that. Yeah, I guess that's bigger than the semi-truck we got, isn't it? Indeed. This thing's got a big tank on it. Wow. We're up to 17,000 now, and it's not slowing down. It's only 40%, not quite 40%. Right on. But I know this is probably the most exciting thing you've seen in could be years. I'm going to call the episode here. And when we get back, we'll, well, probably just progress a little bit through the days and see what they bring. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to hit that like button. It helps out. Till next time, though, and far more importantly, take care of each other, folks. And ciao for now.